Vivi, if you went to a fancy big hotel, would you wake up early to have the breakfast?
If I went to a fancy big hotel, I would wake up early to have the breakfast.
Zoe, if you went to a hotel near the beach, would you rather swim in the pool or at the beach?
If I go to a hotel near the beach, I would rather swim in the pool than the beach.
Me too. I don't like going to the beach. Ray, if you went overseas, would you need a passport?
Yes, I need a passport if I
Went overseas.
went overseas.
Good. Will, if you went to Japan, would you need a passport?
If I went to Japan, I would have a passport.
I would need a passport.
I would need a passport.
Tammy, if you went to Japan, what would you put your clothes in?
If I went to Japan, I will put my clothes in towel.
In what?
Mm,
In a garbage bag?
No,
What's that thing called you put your clothes in?
suitcase.
In a
Teacher,
suitcase. Who's saying my
Teacher.
name? Yes, Eric Young.
Sorry, I'm late.
No problem. Listen, please, okay? Good
Okay.
morning. Howard, if you went to Japan, what would you carry your clothes in? And Howard's did. JJ, if you went to Japan, what would you carry your clothes in?
If I went to Japan, I would put clothes in the suitcase.
Not a garbage bag?
No,
Oh, when Tammy goes, she always just carries a big black garbage bag and puts it on the airplane. Right, Tammy?
no.
Of course not. Sabrina, if you visited a theme
Sabrina.
park, yo, Eric, stop shouting to girls you like. Sabrina, if you visited a theme park, would you have a lot of fun?
Yes, I would have a lot of fun.
If I visited Eric. If I visited a theme park. Sabrina, you have to say if I visited a theme park
If I visit a theme park.
with Eric.
No, never.
Okay, I'm just joking. I'm so boring. Who can I ask? Eason, if you went to Japan, would you take Tammy with you?
Never.
Just say if I went to Japan.
Japan. Impossible.
I won't.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't take Tammy to Japan.
With me. Oh, you guys are driving me crazy. Eric Lynn. Is it Eric Lynn, right? Oh, Eric Ma. Eric Ma, if you stayed in a big hotel, would you steal the towel?
If I went to a big hotel, I will still use big.
You would steal the towel. Do you know what steal the towel means? Ray, if you stayed in a big hotel, would you steal the towels?
I don't know how to. What is steal the towel?
You don't know what that means?
Steal a towel. Oh, no, I won't. But Oliver does.
But Oliver would.
Oliver would.
Vivi, if you stayed in a big hotel, would you steal the towels?
If I stayed in a big hotel, I wouldn't steal the towels.
Really? I always steal the towels. I put 2 or 3 towels in my suitcase and nobody knows. And I take them home. Is that bad?
No.
Just you will steal a towel. No one will
Everybody
steal a
does
towel.
that.
No,
Your mother probably steals the shampoo too.
no.
I think she does.
No.
Whose mother does that? Steals all the shampoo and soap. Really? Mine does that. Jesse, if you went to a hotel, would you steal the soap?
If I went to a hotel, I won't steal the.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't steal the soap.
You guys are still having problems with second conditional, okay? Candy's here. Candy, if you went to Hualien, would you need a passport?
No, I went to one and I wouldn't need the passport.
If I went to Poland, I wouldn't need to have a passport.
Of course you wouldn't. Zoe, if you went to Jinmen, would you need a passport?
If I went to gym, I would need a passport.
Are you sure you would need a passport?
I don't
It's the same country, you know.
I wouldn't need a passport.
Yeah, you really wouldn't need a passport. Oh, look who's here. Vivian's here. Vivian, if you, let me see. If you went to a theme park, would you ride all the roller coasters?
Yeah, I would.
Theme park. I won't ride all roller coaster.
You guys are killing me.
So
You're in fifth grade, and I've told you 5 million times it's not won't. What is it? Vivian, what's the answer? Wouldn't. Can we be more careful? There's no is, there's no was, there's no will. This is all dreaming, okay? Everybody hear me? JJ, if you were me, would you go to a beach this summer?
If I were you, I wouldn't go to the beach this summer.
Leo, if you were me, would you give extra homework to Ray?
Yes, I will.
Tammy, if you were me, would you give extra homework to Ray?
If I were you, I wouldn't give extra homework to Ray.
Oh, Tammy's protecting Ray. Ray, if you
Never.
Lindsay's too boring. I'm sorry. It's early in the morning. Ray, if you were me, would you fall asleep in class?
If I were you, I will fall asleep in class.
I'm about to fall asleep in class. Eason, if you saw Jessie at the swimming pool, would you say hello to her? Hey, baby.
If I saw Jessie in the swimming pool, I would say hello.
What a nice boy. See, if I saw Jessie at the swimming pool, I would push her in the swimming pool. We're different. Oh, William, here's here. William, you can answer my question. William, if you went to Japan, would you put all your clothes in a garbage bag?
No, I won't put
I
all
wouldn't.
都放任性。
no, I wouldn't put all my clothes in the garbage
笑的微笑。
Bag.
bag.
If I stayed, if I went to,
If I went to Japan,
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't put all my clothes in the garbage bag.
Some people don't have suitcases. If you don't have a suitcase, you just put all your clothes in a garbage bag and go to the airplane. It's very convenient. All right, who can I ask? Somebody strange. Who can I ask? Who didn't I ask? Eric Young. Are you ready? All right, we'll try it. Eric, if you went on vacation, would you go to a cold place or a hot place?
I will go to the cold place.
If I went on vacation. Fifi, if I gave you 3 rice dumplings, could you eat all of them?
I couldn't eat all of them if you gave me 3 rice dumplings.
Perfect English. Sabrina, if I gave you 20 dumplings, could you finish them? You have to turn on your mic, Pumpkinhead. Sabrina.
No, I couldn't finish them.
If you gave me.
If you give me 20 dumplings.
Very good. Howard, if I gave you Eason's bikini, could you wear it? Howard, you have to turn on your microphone.
No, I couldn't wear it.
If you gave me Eason's bikini, maybe it would be too big. That's true. All right, boy. Will, where are your ancestors from? Don't say the bathroom. Do you know what ancestors means?
Can you say again?
Sure. Where are your ancestors from? Who knows the answer? Where are your ancestors from? Raise your hands. Oh, I'm teaching fish today. Fifi, where are your ancestors from? And Fifi turned off the camera. She doesn't want to talk to me. Oliver, are you here today? Oh my God. Jeremy, are you here today? Why do they come, turn on the video, but then they don't listen? Why? Who said la la la? Who said that? Oh my God. All right, we'll try it again. I already forgot the question. I'll give you another. Oh, yeah, I know. Zoe, where are your ancestors from?
My ancestors were from China.
You're right. JJ, were your ancestors from Japan?
No, my ancestors
Ancestors
isn't from Japan.
weren't from.
Weren't from Japan.
Good. Oh, I'm going crazy. Ray, where are your ancestors from?
Ancestors.
Huh? What'd you say?
What is the question?
Okay, where are your ancestors from? Does everybody know what ancestors means? People in your family who have already died before you, they are your ancestors. Your grandmother's probably not your ancestors because she's not dead. Vivian, where are your ancestors from?
Ancestors are from China.
Your ancestors are from China. Well, my ancestors are from Scotland. Those are Sugaland. My ancestors are from Scotland. Do you know what Scotland is? Of course, my family is from America, but America is not a very old country. And before America, my ancestors were from Scotland. But before that, your ancestors, my ancestors, does anybody know where all of our ancestors were from? Who knows? Before China, before Scotland, before Taiwan, before the USA, all of our ancestors, we have the same, we're all humans, right? So who knows? Where are all of our ancestors from?
Oh.
Who knows? Fifi, do you know? Tammy, do you know? You guys don't know where all the humans come from? JJ, do you know?
I know.
Where, Ray?
Africa.
You're right. Believe it or not, all of our ancestors came from Africa. And they left Africa and went all over the world. So all of our ancestors were from Africa. Good, Ray. All right, let's look at the paper. I want to ask you, how do you know questions? So if I say, Jesse eats chocolate cake every day, how do you know Jesse likes chocolate cake? Now, be careful. Some of these sentences will be if she didn't, if she weren't, if she had, if she couldn't. Do you hear the couldn't, had, didn't, weren't? You have to think about which one to use. So I said, Jessie eats chocolate cake every day. How do you know she likes chocolate cake? Who wants to try to answer it? Do you want me to help you answer it? All right, I'll give you a help. Listen, Jessie eats chocolate cake every day. How do you know she likes chocolate cake? Well, if she didn't like chocolate cake, she wouldn't eat it every day. If she didn't like chocolate cake, she wouldn't eat it every day. Now, Eric Young has a girlfriend. Okay? He calls her every night. How do I know Eric has a girlfriend? If he didn't have a girlfriend, he wouldn't call her every night. Got it? Now, who can I say? Zoe is lazy. Her room is very messy. How do I know Zoe is lazy? If she weren't lazy, her room wouldn't be messy. Does everybody understand the grammar? Sometimes it says if she didn't. Sometimes it's if she weren't. Okay? JJ, you try it. Okay? You try it. If I say Jessie is lazy, her room is very dirty. How do you know Jessie is lazy?
If Jessie
Isn't. If Jessie weren't
lazy, she wouldn't sleep all day.
Okay, sleep all day is good, no problem. Listen, if I say Will is strange, he puts tomatoes in his underwear. How do I know Will is strange? Sabrina, how do I know Will is strange? If he weren't. And Sabrina turned off the video. Good job. Ray, how do we know? Who did I say?
Will is strange.
Oh, yeah. How do we know Will is strange?
If Will is strange.
No, we cannot say
But
is.
If Will was strange.
We cannot say was.
I said were.
Good. If Will weren't strange,
He wouldn't put strawberry in his underwear.
I said tomatoes in his underwear.
Tomatoes.
Strawberries in his underwear, that's okay, but tomatoes is too strange.
Oh.
All right, Jesse. JJ likes Sophia. He buys her flowers every day. Jesse, how do we know JJ likes Sophia? If he didn't,
If he didn't like Sophia, he wouldn't
he wouldn't buy her
a
flowers every day.
every day.
Is this really so difficult? Vivian, Will is strange. He kisses cats. How do we know Will is strange?
Well, if Will weren't strange, he wouldn't kiss cats.
Fifi, Ray is lazy. He sleeps 12 hours a day. Fifi, how do we know Ray is lazy?
If he weren't lazy, he wouldn't sleep 12 hours a day.
Perfect. Who can I ask? Sabrina, are you listening? Sabrina, um, Tammy wears dresses all the time. How do we know she's a girl?
If she isn't a girl,
No, it's
why
not isn't. If she
if
We're doing
if
second conditional. If she weren't,
if she weren't a girl, why does she wear dress every day?
you could, but that's not the second conditional grammar. The second conditional grammar is if she weren't a girl, she wouldn't wear dresses every day. If she weren't a girl, she wouldn't wear dresses every day. Okay? That's why we know Will is a girl. He wears dresses every day. Right, Will? Will said yes. All right, we'll try this again. Vivian, William loves to eat BT. He picks his nose all the time. Vivian, how do we know Will loves to eat BT?
If Will didn't love to eat BT, he wouldn't pick his nose all the time.
Perfect. You understand the grammar. Tammy, JJ steals food. The police caught him. How do we know JJ steals things?
If JJ weren't steal,
If JJ didn't steal things,
if JJ didn't steal things, police wouldn't caught him.
wouldn't catch him. Wouldn't catch. Okay, good. Who wants to answer? Some of you, I cannot see your face very well. Mina, are you here? Okay, Mina. If you were Phoebe, would you chase Henry? And she's hiding. Sabrina, if you were Phoebe, would you kill me?
Yes, if I am Vivi,
It's not
if I were Vivi, I would kill you.
Good. Fifi, if Henry bought you flowers, how would you feel? Fifi turned off her camera again. Every time I ask her a question, she turns off her camera. Oh. Tammy, if JJ bought you flowers, how would you feel?
If JJ bought me flowers, I would feel
Angry, upset, happy, in love.
never.
I would feel never.
I would feel
Excited. Very good.
never.
Well, give me an answer.
Won't think that.
Ray,
Not
if
good enough.
your bikini fell off at the beach, would you be embarrassed? And Ray turned off his microphone. Sabrina, if you fell on the bus, would you be embarrassed?
If I fell on the bus, I would be embarrassed.
Sophia, if you lost all your money, who would you ask for help?
If I lost all of my money, I will
Ask Ethan.
Ask my mom for help.
Thank you. JJ, if I liked adventure, where could I go? If I liked adventure, I don't like adventure, but if I liked adventure, where could I go?
If you liked adventure, you would go anywhere.
You mean like Yonghe? That's good for adventure. How about
You
on
would
a
go,
safari? You could go on a safari.
you could go on a safari.
Thank you. Vivian, if I liked pizza, where could I have lunch?
At pizza,
Could
you could have lunch in Pizza Hut.
Vivi, if I were angry at Will, would I hit him?
If you were angry at Will, you could hit him.
Could really? I wouldn't hit him. Maybe I could, but I wouldn't. Probably he would tell his mother and the police, and Vegetable English would go to my house. All right, kids, we don't have a lot of time. On Thursday, that's tomorrow, we're all going to look at Unit 4. Can you finish the Unit 4 writing in your workbook before that time? All right, kids, say bye-bye. Everybody say bye-bye.
Bye bye.